This that mandatory wreck. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory wreck. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory. Wait, this that mandatory. Wait, this that mandatory wreck. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory.
What's happening? And we back with another episode of Mandatory Rec where we tapping in.
Ain't no tapping out,
Ain't no tapping out. Now, word for the week, letters for the week, by the way.
The what?
Letters for the week.
Okay.
R and D.
And that
R
goes
standing for what, banknote?
research.
D standing for what?
Development.
Research and development. These are the two letters of the day. Research and development.
Research.
If you do that, you're going to be amazing. Words from Mandatory Rec. Free of charge. Let's get
Free
it.
game.
Let's get it. If y'all haven't seen today, of course you know I'm getting the man. If you didn't know or you forgot.
Believe that.
Banknote billion.
What it is, what it ain't.
Okay, real money million.
Yeah. You heard me?
And our special guest today. Special, near dear to me.
It's real
Too
special.
wonderful.
To my man, Real Money
special.
Million, and my
Special
man
guy.
Banknote, this family, man.
Special.
I'm talking about, I known these guys since we was little. I'm talking about elementary school. Huh? Baby Gators?
We got
huh?
stories over
Oh,
there.
we got Okay, you know what I'm saying?
We got
You see
stories
what I'm
over
saying?
I never played for a baby gator.
All right. None other
We ain't
than
finna start this. We ain't finna go
They
there.
gonna
go now. No kind of gator.
none other than my brother from another mother, Cordero Ferguson.
Welcome.
Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to
Yes,
be here.
sir. Yes, sir.
I already know.
And the man with the plan, Tim Schenkel.
Welcome. Big things today. Real big things.
Real big things. Now, if you from Gainesville, Florida, or anywhere in the surrounding areas, and you are from the ages of 40 to 5, you know something about these guys.
Come on,
you play
man.
sports, you
Hold
know
on.
something about
You
these
just
guys.
said 40 to 5.
40 to 5.
That's a big age diversity.
From 40 to 5. I mean that.
Okay.
I mean that, huh?
Dang.
Well, if y'all ain't understood, man, we doing math over here, man. So, there's a lot of y'all that covered in the gap with these two legends right here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
And if you don't know, man,
I'm talking about these boys that produce some money around here
they-
now. I'm gonna let them tell you, but
nah, I think
these boys that produce some real money around
ain't
here,
nobody gonna
boy.
give them a better intro than you right
I'm
now.
telling
man.
you,
give,
boy.
give
I'm
them
just
another
listen.
intro, man.
Listen, these boys that
gotta
produce
do a
some
Shannon
real money. These boys got some real deal hitters under their belt. I'm talking about successful guys that they have trained from since middle school, elementary school, all the way up to the professional league. First round. Huh? Okay.
Come on, man.
Huh?
Y'all boys got first round
First,
talent?
what?
Y'all
First
boys
round
got first
draft.
round talent?
First round draft, man. Them boys raised that,
so
man.
trying to tell me,
We don't play no games.
Them
the
boys
guys
raised that,
that's
man.
coming up under these
Fuck.
gentlemen, the guys that's coming up under these gentlemen, they actually shaking the hand of the commissioner.
Yes.
They ain't getting caught in the green room,
Man,
none
listen.
of that stuff like that.
Man,
You say
listen.
first round.
First round, I'm not playing.
We got first round talent up on these boys.
Listen, these boys were grounded by the baby Gators, first of all. Huh? Huh? Now, let me say this. Huh? I know both these boys' first coach, baby Gators, who? Okay, nigga, stop that, nigga. Okay, nigga, what you mean, say? Huh? What you mean, Ferg? Hey, mama, Ferg, I'm talking about get on that corner and get out of me. Hey, like this here. Go on, man. I don't know.
Come on, man.
Boy, you don't want to see him down there, boy.
Come on, man.
Boy, you do not want to see Tim Schenkel down there, boy. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm Tim Schenkel. My business is Homegrown Worldwide. I've been in business about, say, 10 years right there. I'm from Gainesville, Florida. Went to Eastside High School.
East side, baby.
Yeah, like you said, East Side, and it's like
You in the college too, right?
Yeah, I went to college too, right there, North Carolina Central
Okay.
University.
Come on,
Carolina
Hey,
Central.
we need you back at East Side. I'm just.
Hey,
Hey, we need you back at East
listen,
Side.
low key. Time out. Let me address this. I don't know if he told you.
He should address it.
I don't want to be the bad Lou. You want to address it?
you
I
finna
know
make
something
me-
you know I don't know. I want to say it 'cause I know you know I don't know. But I tell you, I do my homework. I be everywhere. Huh? I be everywhere.
It's mandatory.
This mandatory rec now.
Mandatory.
Big ups to East Side, man.
Y'all boys do
East
your
Side
thing.
doing big
Y'all
things,
coming
man.
back,
For
man.
real, man. East Side Gator over there
What they call
doing
the
big
Ramley
things,
over there,
man.
Ramley
Yeah, man.
play.
These boys really
One time for
care about
Ramley.
these kids, and they raising these kids to be somebodies, man. For real, and they care. Big up to East Side and Cordell Ferguson and Gator over there for doing his thing. You know what I mean, Mr. Hopkins. You know what I mean.
Big salute.
But check this out, for Mr. Tim Schenker is the DB coach at Buchholz High School. He didn't know I knew. Nigga, huh? Okay, now stop playing. Now, Tim Schenker, I was at a meeting with my son at Buchholz. I got him everywhere. Whittemore has come back. Big up to Buchholz High School and Coach Whittemore, because he really love them kids and he really do that. Like that man is amazing. Like for real, he gave a speech. Man, that man better than Spurrier over there, man. That man gave a speech and all,
It
introduced
don't
all
take
his
much to be
coaches.
better than Spurrier.
That's how I knew he was the new DB coach.
Don't take
Time out. Now we got family here today. They guests, but they family. Don't go to showing out, man.
Man, that
Hey,
man-
hold
hey,
on,
man,
time
just-
out, man. Ain't nobody say nothing
Hey, man.
directed
One
to
thing
nothing
about
else.
it, this
Them Florida
guy right
Staters
here
be haters, man.
is my brother. You hear
Florida
me?
Staters be haters.
I know this man from.
Hey,
He
listen,
a Florida State
Red Nation. Red Nation. Let me tell you
That's all I can
something.
tell y'all.
Red Nation.
Hey.
Y'all do not get yourself poisoned by this man. We here with two wonderful guests. We not finna sidetrack this about no Seminole talk.
All right, so
We may speak about baby gators or big gators, but we ain't doing that though.
We ain't
man.
doing that.
Don't show out this.
we ain't gonna digress.
Seminole, Gators, Hurricanes, we where the money at. That's
So
what
listen,
I'm
I
saying.
love that though.
So listen.
I'm behind the investment.
So listen.
So you ain't,
Okay,
no, what
okay,
school
okay.
you ain't, no,
Okay.
you ain't no fan no more. You ain't with the tribe no more. Hey, I rock with everybody.
Everybody in
I
Florida.
rock with everybody.
So listen.
I rock with everybody.
Yeah,
I'm a Florida State fan.
Okay.
I'm a Florida State fan.
Thank you.
But
Okay.
hey, listen.
Okay.
I train in here.
Okay.
You
You don't want to get that money,
He just
man.
wanted- he just needed that bridge right there.
Listen, this that mandatory rec. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory rec. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory. Wait, this that mandatory. Wait, this that mandatory rec. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory.
Yes, sir.
But Tim Schenker is the new DB coach at Buchholz. Big up to Buchholz. Clap it up for Buchholz. And
them broadcasts, man. Make me
let's do that. And y'all can talk about that later when y'all leave, but I'm just letting you know. Hey,
ain't nothing
it's on
going
you.
already.
Tim, back on you, brother.
Nah, we're gonna address it, like I said, I'm Tim Schenkel. I went to Eastside High School. I grew up here. I grew up being around these guys, watching Stephen Long play, just being a fan of the game right there and really wanting to learn the game. So when I grew up right there playing for the Gators, my first time was actually playing football, was in the 4th grade. And I just came intrigued with just part of being able to compete at a high level. Right. What I learned was, okay, this was an organization where, hey, it's only one thing going on in the city right there, so you want to kind of find your way right there. And my parents right there, they're a little bit older right there, so they weren't at every practice or whatnot right there, but they supported me heavily right there till this day right now. Growing up, man, I had a great as far as childhood with being able to come up in the youth of Gainesville and being able to really learn about the present and the past and what's going to be able to happen in the future right there, what I feel like I can impact.
Believe it.
As I went through as far as youth right there, coming through middle school, I met a coach named Wayne Fields. Went to Lincoln Middle School right there, formerly Lincoln High School. Played at Gainesville High School. Played at the University
Mr. Wayne
of Florida.
Fields, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
Mr. Wayne Fields, man. That's my uncle. That's one of my family
You know
what I mean? What?
Wayne Mills, what's happening?
Let's go, Mr. Schenkel.
Yes,
Let's go,
sir.
Mr. Schenkel.
I really felt like, hey, this is something that I could do
Right.
at a high level right there that can impact my life and impact others too right there. So going through middle school right there, I enjoyed it, had a lot of success right there, and it came down to me pretty much picking high school right there. I had an option right there with pretty much kind of where it came down to GHS or Eastside. And for me, I just had a big relationship with the coaching style that Pop had right there where I feel like for a lot of athletes and what I do today also in my day-to-day is being able to identify with somebody that is pushing you beyond what you do and what's your strengths, being able to attack your weaknesses. And that was
big.
one of the big things for me right there
That's
where
big.
Not trying to cut
That's
you off or
big.
nothing, but
That's big.
I know you as Tim Schenkel, the running back from Eastside.
yeah.
So you mean to tell me you came to Eastside to play basketball?
Yeah, I was just going to say
You said something about Pop.
So pause. Let me say this, because I know this. In 9th grade, Tim Schenkel came in on varsity.
Football and basketball.
Listen, and if you know anything about Pop and Eastside basketball,
You ain't getting on easy, boy.
boy, in 9th grade,
put that
boy,
work.
what?
I ain't even make the team. I tried.
But I'm trying to tell you.
He was never gonna make it.
So I know he went from basketball. So kind of like how did you decide? Well, because you went to college for football initially, right? So what was the separation that made you go football versus basketball during your high school?
I could be impactful as far as with my athletic talent
Yes.
and being kind of truthful with it.
Yes.
Being able to play AAU basketball on the circuit against some of the top elite guys right there. I came out as far as in the class right with Mike Conley, Greg Oden.
Oh shit!
One leg longer than the other.
Yeah.
Greg Odom. That boy bad.
Yeah, that's your
Ohio
home, but daddy.
Crazy.
LBJ daddy.
State. LeBron?
Yeah.
Him and LeBron play on the
That's
same
LeBron
team.
daddy. Check this out. Tim, you mentioned something about a day-to-day earlier when you were speaking. Give us a quick example, like when you crank up, how you start like speaking through your day, like how you get through your day.
Pretty much for me, how I go through my day, like pretty much after the night, I got be at the gym at 5 a.m. So for me,
Y'all know about the 5 a.m. club? He part of it.
so pretty much for me is waking up around 4 a.m. Once I get to the gym, I'm operating as far as in a space where getting my client ready right there, whether it's a group or it's an individual client.
You can't take no time off. You already gotta be ready as soon as you got to bed.
Yeah.
You can't be come in slagging, slugging, or nothing. Or your
That's
client
mandatory.
gonna get slagging and slugging.
Yeah.
So you gotta come in with that mandatory mind frame.
Yeah.
Every
So, there you
time.
go.
I understand that. That's
There
that
you go.
mandatory. That's why we
There you
got
go.
Listen, this that mandatory rec. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory rec. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory rec. This that mandatory rec. This that mandatory rec. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory.
Yeah, Kadera Ferguson, Fountain Youth Footwork and Fitness. What I do, I train athletes, all sports, as young as 5, all the way up to the professional ranks. Most of the players, Shank and I train are football players. We former football athletes. I graduated from Eastside High School 2005. Went on to play football at Troy University.
Troy.
After I came home, I immediately got back into coaching. I started back coaching at Eastside High School.
Come on, man.
So
Everybody
I
can't
coached
do
there for like 4 years with Coach Kent Johnson.
You coach, you came back.
Coach
with
Kent.
Yeah.
We went undefeated with Kent.
First
Hey,
of
well,
all,
that's another story.
Coach Kent was one of his coaches.
His first
And he
season,
came back and
from
coached
Little
with him.
League.
From
Yeah.
Little League, Coach Kent was one of his coaches.
Yeah,
I
but-
know that.
So-
his only undefeated season was with Real Money.
So,
Let's go, man.
so you know,
Sell.
so what they said, like, you know, we tied in, we family. Kent coached with the Baby Gators, along with his daddy, my daddy. We all coached together. All of them was friends, grew up together. But with that being said, like I said, I train professional athletes. I also do a lot of general fitness. So that's women, whether they try. I wouldn't even say women.
Hold on. You just glossed over professional athletes. Because everybody don't even get to talk professional athletes.
And he just glossed over training general because he didn't train my best man, John L. Brown. I mean, because what? Okay, he didn't train John L. Brown. What you mean?
Anybody in the city, they know who John L. Brown is.
Okay.
One thing about the folk too, you know about John L. Brown.
Hey, and whatever you want to know about it, hey, everybody know about JB.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? Remember, man came in 30 days, we ran it up. He was looking a little deflated when he came in. You know, hey, we pumped him up a little bit. We drew them abs on him.
Come on, man.
All right, 30 days.
So 30 days, I could get me some fucking abs.
We get right.
Welcome.
I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna do my part. I don't know if you're gonna do yours.
Hold on, first.
If you do yours.
Hold on.
I in prison,
I
niggas
take
ain't
you
wanna
back.
work
Hold on,
out
time.
with
Did I
me.
hear a challenge? Did I smell a
I
challenge?
smell one, but listen.
Did I smell a challenge?
Wait, hear the man. Has it Real Money Million done this before?
Yeah,
I think in November he
was all in the, if y'all checking the whole live, he was all in
he called us in the morning
lottery.
first. He got the phone popped up first while he got the thing pumping. What y'all doing?
did.
Y'all niggas ain't doing nothing right now.
He did, but I'm gonna tell you what was the problem though. I seen him, and I hit him, and I told him, "You got to come see me." He never came. That's what happened.
When you told him that must have killed every goddamn thing.
I seen him a couple more days. I told him to come see me. He didn't come see me.
So first, do we have Anthony Richardson on your belt, right?
Yeah, he up on the.
Okay, say Anthony Richardson, right? That's first round draft. Okay, come on, let's go.
You know, first round, 4th pick.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
okay.
That's big.
What's his name again?
Anthony Richardson.
That's big.
When
You
you,
know,
see Anthony, when you knew he was gonna be a star? When y'all knew he was gonna be a star?
Well, I know.
Did you know he was gonna be a star for one?
I wouldn't say I knew he was gonna be a star. I know he was gonna make it.
You knew he was gonna make
There was something special
because
about
he
him.
had it.
So my brother Cut, he called me. He was like, "Boy, they got this raw ass quarterback. He playing with the Gainesville Rattlers." He said, "I don't care if you train nobody else. You need to make sure you train him.
Come
He
on,
gonna
man.
be the one."
Come on, man.
He was talking about Anthony Richardson. And I mean, when you seen him play from 10, 12 years old, it was automatic. You know, he had the size, he had the arm talent was something that you
had to
gonna
work
know
hard.
automatic.
But he had it.
He already had the arm talent as far as like he could
Strength.
throw the ball, the strength, how far I go to the spiral,
He was a smart
everything.
kid. That was a smart kid.
Yeah, so I mean it was evident early on.
What you noticed about it? What you noticed about it?
For me, man, I really hadn't tapped into as far as being at the youth sector at a lot of the games.
Okay.
So I really, man, a lot of times on Saturdays, I was working with the kids that was thinking about playing the next year.
Oh,
So
man.
as for me, I just took it serious like that. But for when I got the opportunity as far as ninth grade to work with him, I think he was playing receiver at first. They had a quarterback was there that was kind of, they was kind of working with. There was an older guy right there, and he was kind of the backup before he took over. For when I met him right there, once I understood that, okay, like they saying he the one, he could be the one. I was working with guys, Ralph Webb, Keith Kelsey, Chris Thompson.
Ralph Webb went to the Patriots, didn't he?
Yeah. So,
Keith Kelsey went to the Browns.
Nah,
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Chris T went to Houston though, didn't he?
Houston, Texas, right there. So these were guys where they were kind of guys that was able to be things that we was able to work with and play with right at the time, right there, and see kind of like, man, this dream turned into a reality.
Right.
Man,
So once we kind of seen it, like, man, this could be something that could go. To see a kid walk in, 6'3", 200 pounds, and he's 14, 15 years old.
He was that size when y'all had him too. He was that size.
I think I first seen him when he was like 10. I think he was already
But was he
tall.
oversized to be 10 though?
If I If I'm correct, he was 10 playing on the 12 and under.
Come on, man.
If I'm correct, he was 10 playing on the 12 and
there
under.
you go.
at
All right,
quarterback.
so Fer, let's get back into you training. Let's pick up where you left off at. You was explaining how you train, professional athletes and
Who they don't train?
women and men everywhere around the area. You know what I mean?
So y'all already, talked about Anthony Richardson. We did that collaborative effort. There's a lot of football players we didn't train and work with. Freddie Swain, Dearness Johnson. Everybody know.
Oh man,
Freddie Swain?
Yes,
Freddie Swain.
Is he
Freddie
really
Swain.
fast like that? Is he fast like
yeah, he
But
He'll beat me?
Dearness, the running
He'll
back
beat me
that was
around?
at Cleveland,
He
right?
was at Cleveland. He had.
Dog,
I just
hey,
saying,
He
he
had
would've beat me?
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, he had
I'm going-
Jacksonville. Yeah.
I'm going up to Jacksonville in the
Listen.
morning to training.
Dog,
Well, he
that's-
would've-
Pause. You missed it.
Hold on.
Pause. Y'all just missed
Freddie
that.
Swain would have beat me in running when we was growing up.
What?
I just want to know because I was kind of.
There you go. Hey, listen, let me tell y'all something. This is something else y'all don't know about the show. Hold on, Ferg. This is something else I got to tell y'all about the show. It's a part where he transformed into this other person and he turned his other alter
No, hold
ego.
on.
No, I know he know,
was
but
there.
on this show, you turn into.
He was
There
there.
you go. His nickname. There you go.
See, listen. Let me tell y'all something. Let me get this out there now. Tim Shanker.
Yes, sir.
I remember when he was a freshman
Okay.
at Eastside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Playing on varsity.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? On my team.
Okay.
I would have.
What that supposed to mean?
He would have been a backup if I wouldn't have quit. No. You're laughing. Hey, you're laughing. I see you laughing.
So okay.
Telling you the truth.
Hold on. So pause. We're gonna go pause.
Tell you the
So first,
truth.
I would. We just heard real where he
Boy, call Craig.
allegedly
Yeah.
what he allegedly did and what
Call
he allegedly
Phil
was
Muller.
gonna do.
I quit the team. I don't know if you remember when I quit the team that day. Coach tried to make me do some up down. You
Nobody
thought-
remembers. Nobody remembers.
Everybody remember that.
Everybody remembers.
Everybody remember when I quit the team.
When you run across the track, you supposed to say, "I will not let my teammates down."
Right.
So whatever he was supposed to do,
You
he
let him
ain't do. He let it down. But hey,
You know what I'm saying?
so
Everybody see when I quit.
when he going back across the track,
I take my pads off, my helmet off, do all that shit on the ground.
I will not let my teammates. That was Coach West kicked him
Yeah,
off.
kick the other team. Nigga, he tried me. Play that shit. I ain't play football, so I
You tell him you got kicked off.
ain't get kicked off. I quit.
Nah, you
I
got kicked off,
quit.
man.
He said, if you not gonna do it, give me my shoulder pads and my helmet.
What you did?
What you talking about, nigga? I do it all.
So hold on. Let me get back to this. So first,
Oh man.
where we going tomorrow?
Jacksonville.
For what?
Training Dearness Johnson, running back, Jacksonville
Hey,
Jaguars.
Stop
salute
it,
Aaron Johnson, man.
Stop it, man. Y'all gonna touchdowns like that? Boy, y'all.
Yeah,
give
You
me
know who
that.
that is? You know who that is? I know you should know who that is.
I know he is.
Like I
Okay.
said,
I know he
it's a
is.
bunch
I
of
know he
guys.
is.
No, I ain't never
Come
seen
on,
nobody.
come on,
Yeah,
come
you
on.
go ahead, my bad. Frank.
Anthony Richardson, Freddie Swain, Dearness Johnson, Chris Thompson, like I said, Ralph Webb.
Chris Thompson, who? From Florida State?
Nah,
What?
Chris Thompson, Gainesville, Florida. Born and raised.
Oh,
born
yeah,
and raised
yeah.
State Road.
Meet your little brother.
fast.
Yeah.
He played for,
brother.
he played for the,
Meet
Florida
Miguel
But
and
who
Mike
played for
little
the
brother.
NFL?
Houston, Texas.
Meet
Houston,
Miguel and Mike little brother.
And he played for Florida too. But go ahead, Mr. Ferg.
Yeah.
We both done
Big up, that's
trained.
fam.
We both done trained Josh Gordon.
Josh
Oh,
Gordon,
man,
you
that's
talking for
big.
the Patriots? Smoking weed, Josh Gordon.
Come on, man, don't do that.
Hey, it's legal
come
down
on.
But that was when he was coming through games.
He had the best season ever. He was the
But
best
no,
ever.
because I
He
remember,
was the best ever.
listen, because they had a special battle one
Like
time.
I said, I like him.
Yeah.
They
He
was
was
talking
tra-
about, they
he
was
was-
talking about y'all,
Yeah,
but I
he
didn't
was
know at
training
that
with
time.
them, yeah.
He was talking about y'all?
Listen, I'm up the road at the time. They do a special on Josh Gordon. They tell how he'll bounce back or whatever, but he would come through Gainesville. He had got a little trouble. He was training, trying to get back right.
Joel and B from Gainesville too. Y'all ain't even know that.
No, he played at the Rock in Gainesville. He ain't from Gainesville. That man ain't
Just
from
came
America.
back.
He ain't from America.
Just came back.
He home boy, but I don't think he home team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I bet you got 352 mail somewhere.
Ferg, go ahead, Ferg.
Ferg, go ahead.
So what's some stuff we got coming from you, Ferg? Like we know we see you done been. We know you done train. What's some
Man,
stuff
no,
we got
hold
coming?
on. This young man right here. Now let me tell you, this nigga, he don't talk about everything he did, but he ain't talk about what he did when he was at Eastside.
Okay.
The man was bad boy at Eastside, quarterback.
Okay,
Quarterback.
come on,
You
Ferg.
know what I'm saying? This back in 2005, 6.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you,
Four.
2004. My bad, because he's right. 'Cause I got caught with what I got caught with. And I was in the county jail.
So you wasn't at the game.
I went up, I was reading about
he
you
was
every week in the paper.
Hey, you watch on
Every
TV
morning I
too.
get up, Friday, Saturday, I go get that paper first. Read about my motherfucking
Bosco.
nigga and that nigga.
So
Reynard, Matt, Cordell, Ferguson.
So listen. So
Huh,
you
man,
grew up around the corner from Ferg, right? Y'all
Nigga
grew
down
up
the
Same
street.
street.
Same street.
Them boys
This
tight,
my
man.
nigga.
Them boys tight,
I
man.
always gave Ferg extra. Hey, am I lying?
We gonna have
I'm fucking lying.
So
That's what he always say. Boy, I love you. But nobody can get nothing. You can get a snack cake. I'm gonna give it to you on the table so don't nobody know.
That's my nigga.
Nah, but what we got coming up is just really just a repeat of what we've been doing. We just trying to, expand the brand, staying consistent. No matter who we training and what we training, we being consistent. So
Right.
you're just gonna see more of us, see more of me, see more of Shank. It's gonna be more athletes to come. Whether we, training youth athletes, NFL athletes, no matter what it is, it's gonna be a whole lot more to come.
So before we go to a break, let me squeeze this in before you take us to the break. Ferg, y'all done told us who done trained under y'all, right?
Right.
Who have y'all trained up under that people may know of, may not know of?
Well, I could say for me, when we was coming up, it wasn't really nobody training. As far as like
coach.
what we do.
Yeah,
So,
That's a story in itself.
Yeah, good grounding, bro.
so how I got into playing football, my brother.
C Ferg.
Yeah.
Shout out, big up to C Ferg, man.
Ferg.
C Ferg, man.
Yeah, Cedric Ferguson. So he was the first one that, like, quote unquote, trained me. Taught me how to run my routes,
That's my boy.
how to get the football handoff, even before I ever played running back. That's what I wanted to play.
But hey, hold
So
on, tell me that you learned from us and playing that shit in the hood, though. We the one got you right. You know what I'm saying? All that shit you did, with them niggas, you playing with us in the hood, nigga. Boy, we passed some real intense games in the hood, especially basketball. Keep going.
But my brother was my first trainer. He had me running all the routes, catching all the passes and stuff. Between him and my daddy, that's where my passion for football came in. I started playing when I was 7.
Yeah.
I played, up under his daddy from second grade all the way to 6th grade.
Yep.
And
Right along.
first 3 years, we didn't lose a game. First 3 years,
They
I
lose
played,
a
we ain't-
game.
I ain't lose a game?
They lose one game.
So you ain't know how to feel loose. You got the east side.
No, we was getting our ass kicked at first, but I think my 4th year playing for him, we went 13-1. We lost a game before going to Disney to play for the national championship in Fort
That
Myers.
boy from 5 miles, that purple right
Yeah,
uniform.
Cy-
Got on
Cy-
that Cypress Hill,
Hill,
got on that
yeah.
motherfucking ass. Hey, that was so motherfucking bad.
Hey, look.
So listen, real quick before we go. It was so big, man, and what was really special is that you guys went and got the old Southeast Boys Club.
That's hard. That's
Like, oh my
Buying
God, I
the
mean,
hood
I know
back.
Bano said it before, man, but I just want to reiterate that again, because that was huge.
Did like
I mean-
let's lose.
That
I
was
mean,
huge,
It's huge
man.
from the standpoint that I
Community.
know I grew up there. A lot of the athletes, a lot of people just in general grew up at the Southeast Boys Club. Early on they was playing football, basketball. They had a lot of sports going on there, but some of the best talent that ever stepped foot on the football field came from
Southeast Boys Club. You right.
You know what I mean? From Kiki Johnson, William Showtime Jones,
Greg the Bull.
Greg DeBoer,
What you
Sean
mean?
Durant, my
Hey.
brother, Raynard White, Ray
Huh?
Ray.
You got something, Shay?
Elijah
Elijah Williams.
Williams,
Okay.
Reggie Taylor.
Okay.
Just a lot of them are a bunch of East Side legends, but nah, they a whole bunch of top talent in Gainesville came through the boys club.
So the
And
spirit already in that building.
it's there. It's just reinvigorating it. You know what I mean? Tapping back into it from the neighborhood. And just bringing it all together. You
That's
know what I
what's
mean?
up,
When they
man.
see us and they see the face and the energy that we bringing with it, you know,
It's real. You can stamp it. You already know. If they name on it, Tim Shanker, C. Furr, they name on it.
mandatory.
It's mandatory, Rick. Let's do this, man. Hey, we're going to be back with our main topic and we're going to get into some juicy stuff.
Juicy
Shake
stuff.
that out. We be
Everybody.
back.
And I got one more story about Shay. We ain't say this yet.
Let's be
I'm gonna
back.
bring him back too, though.
Listen, this that mandatory wreck. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory wreck. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory. Wait, this that mandatory. Wait, this that mandatory wreck. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory.
What's up? What's happening?
We back.
And we back, man. Mandatory rec. We tapping in.
Ain't no tapping out, man.
No tapping
No
out,
tapping out,
man. So check it out, man. Let me take these glasses off. The shit finna get real, man.
Getting real. Let me take my hat off.
God damn it. Now,
Two greats.
first of all, shout out Megan's Touch, man.
shout out to Megan's Touch.
So we be getting the info straight off the press, man. For real.
Straight off the press.
Before I go into our next segment, breaking news.
Breaking news.
Some of you might hear it first.
At least allegations, anyway.
Alligator, Bossman D-Lo has been set up by a young teenage girl. She has admitted that she lied about her age to him so they can get busy.
I think it said. I think
allegedly.
it said to fuck with her, not to fuck her. I think it said.
I think it said it had to have sex with her.
It might have. We gotta check that.
Well,
To fuck with her.
he ain't got
So he
Diddy
can
money
fuck
yet.
with her.
Whatever that means.
She doing it too early. She should have waited.
Allegedly.
So
She should have waited 30 years.
that's hot off the press, man.
She-
It's allegedly. We don't
You know
really
what I'm
know.
saying? He ain't got Diddy money
We don't
yet.
know.
You
We
know what
don't
I'm saying?
know.
She should have waited 30 years.
Before we go into Diddy,
What the fuck wrong with her?
before we go into Diddy, Rod Wave,
Rod Wave.
green light, pistol in the party don't seem right.
Oh, man.
Pistol in the party don't seem right.
What is that, bro?
Green light, pistol in the party don't seem right. Rod Wave, I'm trying to figure out why the pistol don't seem right. I was always asking myself those questions. Now I see why. You're a convicted felon and you just got caught with a pistol. Now you're in trouble. Now, this brings up an interesting topic. Rod Wave is probably worth about 50 million. He said 50 million.
That's what it,
He worth
that's what
50
we seen
already?
that report. That what it,
The man say he worth 50
and,
million.
and to your credit, before you go any further, you did say this a long time ago that this man was like to go to Florida or some shit you was saying.
Yeah, you gotta give
The man ran it up.
You gotta give it to her.
50 million.
You gotta give it to her.
So my question for everybody at this table, is it okay for a successful artist such as Rod Wave to be carrying a firearm on his person at all times? Being that he's successful as he is, he's a convicted felon. The consequences of you getting caught with a firearm
In
is
Florida, anyways, it's 3 minimum.
DeSantis is our governor. He don't give a
One
fuck.
thing about it, if you're a convicted
So,
felon, it's 3
you know what I'm
minimum
saying?
mandatory, bro. Off top.
DeSantis is our governor.
both niggas.
If you didn't do your own R&D on goddamn Ron DeSantis, that motherfucker.
Researching this stuff.
What? So now he's in a situation where we don't really know. You know, I'm pretty sure he got lawyers and stuff. So I'm pretty sure maybe slap on the wrist at best. But it just brings up a question, man. Like,
a slap on the wrist.
I'm not thinking they gonna do nothing super
around.
serious.
Listen, I don't like at this point. Not recently.
Okay, so the
anyway.
first question is, do you, Bank? No, you gonna start out. First question: do you think something's gonna happen to him about this?
Yeah.
Like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Elaborate. To what method?
I don't know if it's gonna be an ankle monitor, house arrest, something gonna happen though. They can't let it do it like that because that 50 million, that same 50 million you talking about, the same reason why they can't. They got to
If
do
you go
something.
to jail, can't pay his
listen,
taxes.
Huh?
Go to jail, can't pay his taxes. I don't understand why they want the man in jail. He can't pay taxes. Ferg, how far you think this gonna go?
And by the way, I don't want him to get shit. I'm just saying that's just reality.
Yeah, just reality.
The reality of the situation is when you make that kind of money and you come from, you know, the backgrounds and the neighborhoods where you come from,
Right.
you'd rather be with it than without it, because, you know, you see too much throughout the course of the day. Yeah, you could have security. Yeah, you could have, you know, whatever, but it's always going to be times where you slip through the crack. And when you're a superstar like that, everybody want a piece of you. Everybody want what you got, your money,
You don't know where it's coming from.
So you say it's
Yeah.
better to have it with you than without.
That's what he said.
I'm just saying, you know, given the circumstances,
50 million.
You can kind of see why.
yeah. I mean, I think anybody walking the face of the earth is gonna want to be able to protect themselves,
Right.
especially when.
But knowing that you're a convicted felon,
Knowing
and
you
the
got 50
consequences of
million.
you having it, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
No, you got
what's the
50 million.
consequences if you're not having it and you get caught in the wrong
True.
situation?
Your life.
True. Shanko, how you feel? How far you think this gonna go with this man? And do you think he's justified or not?
From me, as far as, you know, the background, what I know of Rod Wave, I don't know a lot of him being, you know, necessarily in the news for, you know, anything too much negative right there other than his music right there over his career.
Yeah.
What I think he could take advantage of right now is learning from this situation right there to where it's kind of been a play with a lot of different artists right there where it's like, hey, it may be a slap on the wrist, but it becomes a reoccurring thing right there, and you see where
Feel untouchable.
you feel untouchable. You feel me? Because he's in that position right there, and they know he's in that position where you got a lot of decisions to make. To where you want to hold on to certain things, or you want to kind of like you gotta fall in.
Right.
You gotta fall in for that next tier right there. So I think if he wanna be that $100 million man and whatever it is right there that he may necessarily desire, and maybe he's saying that, nah, I'm more comfortable with this right here and not shooting for that. He got a lot of people that feed off of his brand, and I think for him right there is his team. They talking about going to the next level. I think he just got to make better decisions, and they got to help him kind of move accordingly right there throughout the day, right there where whatever they doing or whatever it is, shoot, somebody else got to be right next to him 24/7
There
right
you
there
go.
with
And
him.
I
There
think
you
with
go.
that being said too, he's still relatively young.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And with age, most of the times comes, you know, wisdom, knowledge, experience. So
All
you know,
right.
this is a situation where he could learn from most definitely, but just how he could move better and maneuver better. So maybe he not put himself in these positions. You know, like you say, have somebody with him 24/7, whatever the case may be. But for him, I know you don't want to be in a situation where you losing money.
Right.
You losing making money and you spending money. So it's a, you know what I mean. It's a
Lose,
double
lose.
loss. So I
Right.
think you know, just understanding what's at risk and what's at hand, and learning from it. And
I mean,
he soon as he bail out, he going in the studio.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
It might be,
He gonna make some
it
money.
might be
It feel like,
the
unfortunately,
biggest hit.
for some situations like this, it got to be that better safe than sorry shit though. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Well-
bad that you got to think if I don't have this on me, this at any moment, I don't know. Depending on how you living, anyways. You know what I'm saying? And for the ones who do whatever, man. But
And I think that's the kind of the lane that he in, that special lane where he sing and he got a crazy ass melody of what he able to do and harmonize and make his music, but it's still he come from a whole nother side of like I ain't come from just like going to singing school and being in this type of thing or what we know from some of the best vocalists that done been successful in the music
lifestyle.
game. It's not like we looking at some of those ones, like I said, that we know they got those type of vocals. It's like he
natural. He really do this.
So
So
let me hear from real. So do you think he's justified in having a gun, and how do you think this situation gonna turn out for him?
See, the thing about this situation is I don't know why y'all ain't been watching the internet because they got the video of what happened.
I saw it.
So why
he ain't look like he had no gun?
He didn't have no gun.
So how
you know
you
what
went
I'm
to
saying?
jail?
So he moving the right way. His niggas was busting for him like they supposed to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So he ran. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had no gun. He ain't had nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, in a lot of situations like that, he the big name.
He got
the money. He got
picked up because he was involved. But they gonna put that charge on everybody. That's just how the shit go.
Well,
I
mean, they rather make you spend the money on the front end.
They don't listen. For one, they gonna slander his name. Cause he rich, young, and successful, and black. So they gotta slander his name off the dribble. They gonna do that off the dribble. Anytime you involved in anything criminal, they gotta slander your name, even if you ain't involved. The man ain't do shit. The man got a lawsuit. That's what he got. The man got a motherfucking lawsuit. They slander his name, talking about possession of a firearm. He ain't got no gun.
He nothing else to talk about. He good,
Yeah,
right?
he
Wait, represent Florida, baby.
Let me ask you this,
Keep
Real
moving the
Money
right way,
Million.
my nigga.
Let me ask you this. So could it be a conspiracy? Could they have set that up to put him in that situation?
Bro,
for that to have happened
possession
too?
is 9/10 of the law. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah, but who?
They say possession of a firearm.
Yeah, but who?
Shit.
But how many times, you know, as far as you being the artist right there, like how many times were you in that element and it's like you could feel it. You there to get your money and do your show, but you could sense the element is getting out of hand. Can you feel that when it's getting to that
you
point?
can feel it. That's just like you can feel it. We in a room, you feel it, nigga. You that nigga. You don't been there before niggas hating on you. You know what I'm saying? You don't been there, you don't feel it. You can feel it before it happened. In the street, nigga can feel it before they happen unless they get lost in the sauce. Yeah. And Rod Wave ain't one of them type of niggas that get lost in the sauce.
You saw he wasn't.
He walk into his car. They walk into their cars when they get in their vehicles. And niggas just go to bust. He run. Take off. He did what he supposed to do. Why is y'all putting this man in talking about he had a gun on him? Why is y'all doing that to a young black man? You know what I'm saying?
So that brings up the question.
Crazy.
Why? So why
Then they arrested.
Come on. Why? Man, no, why?
It's routine. It's easy. It's easy and it's routine.
Okay.
So why not?
Okay, first. Why?
They don't stand
Why
for
do you
that.
think they say Rod Wave?
Well, it's always easy to put the person who known out front. I really just seen the headline, so I ain't read up on it. I ain't seen no video, so I can't really, you know what I mean, say. But the person who gonna bring the most notoriety, that's who we gonna attack.
That's what's up.
Or the person who got the most money.
You trying to get the story out.
Yeah.
You know, we'll spend the money. They'll spend the money to get out of it later, but he gonna spend his money right
They don't
now.
get the publicity
They
they
don't get
want
the
off.
publicity they need.
So Shank, what you say?
And like honestly, like I said, I just read the headlines. I seen that online, but honestly, when I think of Rod Wave, I really I'm thinking like, man, this is fake. Fake news.
He don't be on that type of time.
I feel like he
was hoping
operated
it
off
was
of like
fake news.
he learned from, he seen, you know, what other artists from Florida, what we go through.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like what you just go through, period. Like, man, I'm from Florida. I'm from Tampa. I grew up here in Florida. Like I see.
St. Pete. Now
You feel me?
they get mad about Tampa and St. Pete.
You do that.
My bad.
They do that.
Do not cross the gun line. I repeat.
No sleeping in.
Cross the gun line.
Rain, still snow.
If you do,
Your ass gonna get out that dope. Yeah. It's time to go get it in, friend.
mandatory wreck, baby. Interrogation room.
Try to go get the money.
Do not cross the gun line.
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen, this This that mandatory rec. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory rec. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory. Wait, this that mandatory. Wait, this that mandatory rec. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory.
Tired of niggas mandatory. Do some flower shit, then we going to just sit. Going for no ties, but we going for your dick. Could play around, but this mandatory rec.
Mandatory rec. Tap in. You got questions? We got answers. Pay attention. Let's go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
This that mandatory rec. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory rec. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You a rookie, I'm a vet. This that mandatory. Wait, this that mandatory. Wait, this that mandatory rec. Wake up, get a check. Put that shit on. You